to camera, which is the phone now. Actually, because it's a widescreen, they're all probably in shot, so that's fine.
Do we look at the camera or at you guys?
You're welcome to talk to us, that's okay. So, that's okay. Yeah, feel free to talk and present to us. The camera will just capture what you're doing.
Yeah, and we're going to cut you off like around 10 minutes and then only 3 minutes of questioning, so make sure to keep it like as short and to the time as possible, okay? Yep, you can start when you're ready.
Okay.
Homeless? Need an affordable and cozy home?
Yes, but how do you achieve this?
Choose Haste.
What is Haste? Have you ever looked at your plastic water bottle and wondered what uses do these have? Other than holding water, it can now build a house. Haste is a startup that plans on building houses using up-to-date 3D printing technology that will build houses out of waste plastic and waste construction material. Our idea originated from a Shanghai firm called Sun. They created a 3D printed house out of waste construction material. To start up, we will require $500,000 in order to fund this. And in return, you will get 20% of our company. This is a similar house that we plan to create, but this one was done by Sun, the Shanghainese firm with a similar design. Each house will be approximately 170 meters square. However, this is extremely customizable due to the high technology. This is an example of a floor plan we created for a college dormitory. As you can see, there are many houses, and this cheap alternative can really help.
Why the name Haste? Not only is it a devilishly smart use of wordplay, a mix between house and waste, it also emphasizes our ability to produce these houses extremely quickly. This will be elaborated upon by my colleague Calvin. This speed is essential for us to achieve our goals. Because right now in the world, over 800 million people live in slums with horrible conditions and no money to pay for proper housing. And just imagine, deteriorating walls, rodents of all kinds, human and animal waste. How can anyone survive under these conditions? Also, Greenpeace estimates that humans produce about 20 billion pounds of plastic daily, resulting in mountains of landfill and floating plastic islands in the sea the size of Texas. Our use of waste plastic to build these houses will help solve both these issues, which will not only benefit the environment, but also attract attention from the growing environmentally sensitive population around the world. We plan to advertise on television commercials, and we like to target people who need better housing. We want to present a brand image where we are seen as sustainable and able to help the community through these increased amounts of pollution and waste. With the evolution of social media, we'll be creating Facebook and WeChat pages, posting frequent videos and posters, reminding potential customers that they could also have innovative houses like these. As shown in our break, we plan to spend $200,000 on advertising. This will be done by the marketing department in Haste. Advertising that Haste initiative will be an ongoing process, but it will be the main objective in the first few months.
Financing. If you invest in our firm, the $500,000 will be spent $100,000 will be spent to buy one machine to start off with, and $200,000, as Peter has mentioned, will be spent on advertising. Monthly, we will need $2,000 to rent a warehouse in order to place this machine, as well as $17,000 to pay the salary of these workers. Each house costs just under $3,000 and will be sold according to the person's wealth. This way we can ensure a great demand. Also, for local production, we will transport the detachable machine to the location and build it directly there. However, as Calvin will mention, we will be locating in the Tianjin port. Therefore, we can actually ship finished houses to overseas markets. As I mentioned before, Sun is a very local firm. Hence, by us exporting these finished houses, we will be able to have a larger market share. Another cost will be, in order to get people to give us some plastic, other than us just getting things from landfill sites, we will pay them $1 for every kilogram of plastic they bring in. In order to minimize costs, we are using waste materials, and Haste will be able to work out an agreement with the government where we can either purchase these wastes for a low cost or be given them for free. Haste does not mainly focus on maximizing profits, as we think of Haste as a service. We provide the homeless people with a home, and people currently who are more wealthy with a new and innovative way of living. As this idea is extremely sustainable, and with sustainable being an extremely popular subject at this moment, the government will happily subsidize our company.
Our company maintains a structured, well-managed operation system. Our main raw material, plastic, will be collected from recycling sites in the local areas and the sea, during which different materials will be sorted into different groups and remelted to provide us with a continuous stream of raw material. As these materials all originate from recycling sites, Haste Enterprise can buy bulks of the much needed materials, which are much cheaper than buying raw materials from factories. Another advantage of using recycled materials is that it makes our company eco-friendly to the environment. Our company reuses the non-decomposable materials that are already present nowadays, so we don't further contaminate our surroundings. In the UK alone, more than 5 million tons of plastic are consumed each year, of which an estimated mere 24% is made into recycling systems. This leaves a remaining 3.8 million tons of waste, destined to landfills. Haste Enterprise will aim to reduce such figures. Technology is going to play a huge part in this highly developed and modernized process. With this state-of-the-art technology, houses can now be built with Haste. As a startup company, we are going to purchase a machine initially. However, as we start to expand our businesses towards other countries and regions, we will start exploring the economies of scale by purchasing more machines, which will lower the average cost of production. We believe that Tianjin Port is an ideal location for our company to be based in. Being near to the sea, it offers great value as polluting products, which may contain lots of plastic, can be easily collected. In addition, transportation in Tianjin is very advanced, and machines could be transported via ground, air, or sea to the destination.
My name is Harry. I am the head of human resources. Our team needs a minimum of 10 people to operate the entire company. An extremely low labor cost, only around $570 per day. 4 people will be needed for collecting raw materials from landfill sites. 3 will be designing the house, then transforming something virtual to reality through a large-scale 3D printer with the aid of our state-of-the-art technology. 3 will market, advertise, and eventually sell all our sustainable houses. Our resource collection group will carefully select any type of plastic from landfill site and fine metal from scrap yards, which is used for the foundation. This requires low skill sets. The 2 other groups, designers and marketing staffs, will require slightly higher skill sets, as a lot of other factors need to be put into consideration. Why would experts come to our industry instead of others? The low labor costs leading to high income per worker will be irresistible as we revolutionize the quantity of labor on building a house. When we eventually expand, we will still maintain high income for our workers, as we do not need mountains of people to operate machines and sell our houses. We are the best team to put this idea into action, as each single one of us has various skills which contributes to the firm. Sean, our CFO, is fluent in managing and calculations. He works hard and considers all our threats. Peter, our head of marketing, is extremely decisive, straight to the point, and understands exactly what the customer wants. Calvin, our head of operation, is a master in DT and clearly knows what the plan for our future is. As a team, we work together and we work really well. We approach problems through different angles and know what to sacrifice for the better good. We fall together, we strive together.
I will be doing a quick analysis of this business idea. One strength is that sustainability, being a very popular subject at this point, This will help to increase demand, as well as use more of our waste to create more houses. However, a weakness will be that, as it is made out of plastic, it may not be a very good insulator of heat or sound. And also, people may not believe in the use of waste materials, as they may only see this as waste. We will plan to change this through the marketing scheme. However, in the future, opportunities include building budget hotels and also college dormitories. Also, when we expand, we will need to purchase more machines. However, a threat to this expansion is not everybody is actually comfortable with this idea. This will also be aided by painting the houses and to make them look more ordinary. Thank you.
Haste doesn't make waste. Haste profits on waste. Next time, when you see a plastic bag flying in the air, remember that you can provide a house for those in need. Save the world from waste with Haste. Thank you.